Blackboard has a feature that allows you to have students work within groups. These groups are secure environments where only the students that are enrolled in the group and the instructor can see the information. So if you have something where there's competing groups, other groups cannot see each other's information. By default, you should have a groups button within your Blackboard shell, but if you do not, just put your mouse over the plus symbol, select Create Tool Link, select Groups from Type, and Submit. Since I already have it, I did not submit. I'll click on Groups to create a new group. And here I can create a single group where they self-enroll themselves, so they can just add themselves in, or a manual enroll. I'll go with manual enroll so I can add the students myself. So example group 1, a description, it is available, and then what tools are available to the users. They can have blogs, collaboration features, discussion board, email each other, a file exchange, tasks, My Scholar if we subscribed, wikis, and then I just select the students. Now in this course I do not have any students enrolled, so I only have my name, but I could just select whatever students I like by clicking on the student and clicking the arrow. If I accidentally add a student, I can just click on them in the selected items and click the arrow to the left. Click Submit, and now there's a group. So if I click on example group 1, here's the tools that are available to them. So if they want a discussion board, they can click in their forum and actually create threads just like they would in a public forum. Do a file exchange with each other. So this is proven to be a really nice feature, even for classroom-based classes where students want to work together outside of class. This way they can do it remotely without a problem, and they all have their files within one centralized location. Okay, I'll go back to my groups button. Here I'm going to create a group set. So I'm going to create a random enroll. So this will make sure that I have multiple groups. So I'll go with group projects. I'll skip description this time. If I want to have something graded, so for example I'll grade the blogs with 10 points. Enable which features I want them to have. Here we go, so I can enable or disable. They can personalize it, or I can turn that feature off. Now, how the groups work. I can select number of students per group, and it'll select the groups accordingly, or I can go with the number of groups. So I want 4 groups. Divide them out however it needs to be done. Now, what if there are remaining members? So if I say 4 groups and there's 17 students. Well, distribute the remaining members amongst the groups. So for example, there would be 3 groups of 4 and 1 group of 7 in that scenario. So I'll go with that. I could put the remaining members in their own group or manually add them to groups, so where I would have to do that. Click Submit. And there we go. There's my group projects 1, 2, 3, and 4. All my students will be evenly dispersed into these, and I'm all set with creating groups. Only the students enrolled in a group can actually click on their group. So for example, if I'm in group projects 2, I cannot click on group projects 3, 4, or 1. And that concludes how to use groups within Blackboard.